Bubble boy.
Yeah.
Bubble boy. It's incorrect. Has to take steroids.
If there's one set of fans I would not with, it's the Bills.
Children, please. You got a whole life.
Yeah.
Let's buckle up here.
All I want for Christmas is for LeBron James and Serena Williams to have a baby. For science.
She must have been on suicide watch when she saw Gronk dent that thing. We're all going to die.
Smash that like button or I'm going to get kicked out of the house. I can't pay rent.
Welcome back to Sportz On Tap. I'm your host, James Lane, with my co-host, Kyle Johnson.
It's bobbing.
And my co-host, Ryan Fahey.
Hungover.
Proud of you. Still here, though. Still made it to the job.
I can't even laugh, dude. My voice is gone.
Hey, you're still here. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All that matters.
God, you do sound like the penguin from
Dude, I fell asleep 4 hours ago. And I lost $5 off of some sort of makeshift wrestling.
Yeah,
I don't know what
was
was. I don't know.
That was
They were tug of warring with their necks. That sounds like a Freudian thing, but it's not.
It was a weird Snapchat story.
Yeah, it was so
ladies and
great.
gentlemen.
So great.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that kind of party, and then they went shirtless, and then I was like, it's definitely that kind of party.
And that's when I left.
Okay.
That's-
Well,
God.
besides Fahey's weekend, the NFL draft was this weekend, and we're going to talk about the Patriots draft overall. Let's just get right into it. I think overall we really like the draft, but Mac Jones.
Wow.
What are we thinking?
I
What are we
mean,
thinking?
Let's go back. Go back. It was just a couple episodes ago. We were
It was
trashing
last
him.
week.
It was last week. We were trashing him. And I was like, it'd be great. This is hilarious because we're going to say all this, and then we're going to end up drafting him. To which James goes, I will cry. Well, I cried for him.
I was on the verge.
As soon as I saw the Bears trade up, I was like, well,
It's over.
there goes Justin Fields.
Yep.
And then I realized,
Kudos to the Bears, though, because that is a phenomenal move.
absolutely, they gave up a house for him, too.
It's the right idea.
They needed that quarterback,
100%.
though.
If you're Matt Nagy, you're on the chopping block. So it's like,
Exactly.
You got to make that play. Yep.
it's like, what are you going to really ride out Andy Dalton on your last fucking season to
No, that's not the way.
before you get fired? Yeah, there's
But,
no way.
Yeah, Mac Jones, when I saw all four quarterbacks taken before that, I'm like, there's no other position we need more. And we're going to draft Mac Jones. He's a doughboy. And I hate when everyone's like, oh, compare him to Tom Brady. Tommy was a doughboy. Yeah, I don't really.
I don't compare anybody to Tom Brady.
Can we not compare anyone to Tom Brady? I hate when people do that because it's just like, oh, they can be the next Tom Brady. It's like, no, Mac Jones will not be the next Tom Brady. It's just so infuriating. I will say, though, as much as I hate this pick, and we can keep talking about it, Mac Jones is a total bro. You hear any of his interactions with people?
I haven't.
Absolutely love him.
See,
he is just like the kind of guy after practice. It's like, okay, what are we doing? Where are we chilling? What's the move, boys? Like that is totally his vibe. And I'm just like,
it's not a bad vibe.
I'm like, this is different from Mr. Serious Tommy Boy and Flamboyant Cam, which I have no problem with. But it's just like,
that's really the use you word.
have you seen the way he dresses?
Did you just? Am I having a stroke?
No.
Is that really the word? Or use you word is what I just said.
Well, just the way Cam dresses. But either way, yeah, Mac Jones, I think I can relate to him more, maybe because he's my age, but he's a bro. He's a total bro. Now, on the player aspect, if he did what he did at any other college, I would be hyped about this pick. But when you have two Heisman wide receivers,
two top 10 draft pick
literally
wide receivers.
two top first rounders.
Top 10
wide receivers. And when you have the best head coach in college football and probably the best defense and best offensive line, you're going to look great.
You better look great.
Now, so I know we're all trashing the Mac Jones pick. However, I think out of everything we needed to have him fall to 15, I don't hate it. And the only reason
at least we didn't trade up to go get Mac.
Yeah,
Jones.
like
If
we didn't give
up
anything
for Mac.
up. And the thing with Mac Jones is like going through and like watching everything. It's like, yeah, he has great receivers, but he also has good decision making, and he's got an accurate arm. He doesn't have the best arm. He's not the fastest. He's not super mobile, but he makes the right reads and he makes good throws. So it's like, you know what? That's fucking more than I can say about Cam Newton last year.
Now, what will speak volume to me is if Mac Jones comes out. Because I don't think Mac Jones will start in week 1. I think Cam Newton's going to get week 1. Potentially Mac Jones comes out later in the year because if Cam's struggling, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Now, that's the more likely situation. Now, if they come out of the offseason and Mac Jones is starting week 1, that's when I'm going to be like, maybe this is the guy. But right now, just Bama quarterbacks we've talked about, they don't have a good track record
No.
because they usually have an amazing team put around them. What were we talking? AJ McCarron,
who
was the
he just got
closest-
signed.
Yeah, he
actually.
did just get signed to be a backup in Texas
Somewhere.
or
He's been a lifetime backup.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just like, but these guys that are amazing in college, Tua might be the only exception, and even he had a shaky
I was gonna
first
say,
year.
don't even say
don't
might
give
be.
the-
Yeah,
don't-
we
don't
gotta.
even say that now.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but
He's proved nothing.
I just Bama quarterbacks, their track record is so bad.
It's so
suspect.
bad. So suspect.
Now, don't be wrong, I get like it was either Mac Jones or what other quarterback you're gonna get.
The only thing is that was the pick you had to make, because like it was so like clearly we needed a quarterback, and like I don't even know what to say really. Like, God,
Prove me wrong.
like I personally I don't know if Belichick wanted to make that pick. If that makes any sense, I don't think he wanted to. Like he was forced to, basically,
I think his mentality was
because I think he thought that they were going to be.
See,
all of them
here's
gonna
what
be
I here's
gone.
what I don't get though, especially like with the media part of this is like so. I don't understand like where his value is according to everybody else. So like imagine if he went at number 3, right? Mac Jones goes at 3. Every single person would have been like, wow, 49ers just fucked up. But he falls to us at 15 and everybody's like, great pick. Good pick. At least the media.
Well, because it was
It's the same
pick
player.
he needed to make.
No, but it's the same player.
No,
is
but
what
But
I'm
at
saying.
the
the
difference
spot,
is-
because he was projected
doesn't-
like top 5.
but at the 15th
then he fell to
spot,
15.
Well, it doesn't
He fell
matter.
to 15 to a team that needed a quarterback.
You're missing the point though.
Am I?
I'm saying the value of this. So if Mac Jones's value is what it is,
Mm.
it didn't change regardless where he was picked.
So
So
they're talking,
if
no,
he's
they're
still,
talking about the pick made by the Patriots.
So
No,
I
no.
think the difference is at the 3rd spot, you have a bigger selection of quarterbacks. We're down at 15. It's like, okay, he's now
You're
at the
missing-
top on the board.
you're missing the point.
You got to
I
explain
don't.
things
Yeah, you
better.
got to walk us through this.
If his value, right? So if Mac Jones is,
Slower.
it's the same player regardless where he gets picked, right?
Yeah.
His value, his talent, everything. It's
Right.
all going to be the same.
Right.
And if I don't understand why people would have ridiculed the Niners at number 3
Mm.
and not ridicule us at 15, because
'Cause
it's
he-
like I said, it's the same player. Regardless that he fell, the talent's still there. If he is
Yeah, but
supposedly
but at 3 you had more options.
it doesn't matter the options.
It does.
though.
It
That's
absolutely
a huge
How?
impact.
Because if
Well,
they
no
were-
shit.
if
Zach
Justin-
Wilson and Trevor Lawrence are going 1 and 2.
Clearly,
take
that's
them off
not
the
a
board.
debate.
I'm
I
not
get
even
that.
fucking. I'm not even talking about those
Trey
two.
Lance, though, I think Trey Lance actually will work well with 49ers because Kyle Shanahan. Wow, Shanahan.
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 What? Shakira?
But
No, I know. I forget what song that was.
Oh,
but I
that
know
is
exactly.
I don't even know it was a song. Either
It
way,
is a song.
I
No,
think
I know what you're talking
Trey
about.
Lance is a hit or miss, but I think Trey Lance could work well with a young coach like that.
J-Lo?
What is happening?
Move on. But the difference is, it clearly does have an impact. You're telling me if Justin Fields was still there, like, it makes more sense to draft Justin Fields. I'm mixing this up now, but like
It's fine.
down at 15, you don't have as much
yeah.
options. So it's like on the draft board, it's like who's there, what do you need? Okay, it's a better pick.
I'm saying-
even though I don't like the pick.
I'm saying for the media, I don't understand where it's like, good
Oh.
pick for the Patriots, horrible pick for the Niners. It's like, dude, it's a fucking
I don't know how.
12
It's-
pick
it's
difference.
just- it's
it's
about
one
the-
quarterback difference.
I know, but it's about the spot. It's all
It
about
really
it's all
is.
about
Not
the spot they're drafted.
Location,
it doesn't matter
location,
about like
location.
what his talent is, regardless. It's all about where they were drafted. Like if, like
Like you're saying, he's a quarterback guru in the Niners system. So like, what's the difference?
Because Trey Lance is more athletic. Is that what we're getting at? You lost me.
No.
You
Yeah,
really lost
yeah,
me.
you've lost me
Oh,
too
well, I give up.
quite a few times.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Swing and a miss. Yeah, but okay. The rest of the draft though for the Patriots, I would say went very well.
I think
Yeah, yeah.
I think Belichick got an A, and credit to Ernie Adams too. His
I
last draft, by the way, which we did.
Yes, I heard that.
I'm gonna wait and see before I give Belichick a grade on this one.
I think he got everything that we needed though.
Initial
However,
reaction, I
yeah.
would probably put a B plus just because I don't like the Mac Jones pick. But the defensive tackle from Bama, wasn't he ranked number 1?
He was the best defensive tackle, arguably the best defensive
We have a
tackle
bet-
in the draft.
And we have a bad run stop defense, so it's like, oh,
No,
wow.
he. I like what he did because people fell and he addressed needs.
Yep.
And it's like,
he traded up for the defensive tackle, but so worth it.
yeah, trade up 2
So
picks.
worth
He would not have stayed. He would not have been
exactly.
he
So I
would've
think that
gone.
was a good pick. Then the running back from
Arkansas, I think.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas.
What a
Oh, it might have been Oklahoma actually.
it was
Oklahoma.
What a beefy boy! Oh
That's
my god,
that dude's a bowling
He's
ball.
He
going
is
to
built
fit
like a
perfect-
brick shithouse.
He's going to fit perfectly in the running back committee because you got James White out of the backfield. You got Damian Harris, who they only run every 3 games. I don't get why.
Wasn't he? Yeah, he was Bama's running back.
Yeah, he was Bama's running back. He was pretty good. Now you add this goal line guy.
Not even. He could be like a LeGarrette Blount for us.
Yeah,
right?
I love that.
Absolutely. LeGarrette Blount was a beast. That's what we like. We like to run between the tackles. We have a phenomenal offensive line. And
the
regardless
tight
who's
ends.
going to be at quarterback, I think the running back committee is where we're going to shine as a team.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I
Especially
was
because
very pleased with how the rest of the draft went, and Mac Jones could prove me wrong. Maybe he is that guy. Maybe he isn't just a Bama guy. Maybe he is more than that.
we're going to surprise quite a bit of people next year. And I was talking about this with a couple people at the bar yesterday. Yeah, people do not realize the level of talent between last year's team and this year's team.
Skyrocketed.
Huge.
Well, it better
not
be.
saying-
It better be with the amount of.
We're going to be
freaking money
competing.
he just
I'm not
spent.
This year, we're going to be competing with the Bills for the division.
I wouldn't say Super Bowl contender, but like
Are
definitely
you
a playoff
shitting
team.
me?
Not with Cam at the
It's-
helm.
yeah,
Not with Cam at the helm.
Absolutely a
Not-
Super Bowl
Now
contender.
with Cam.
Not with Cam at the helm.
You mean the previous
To say MVP from 6 years ago, who's not nearly as
who's
good
made
anymore.
it to a Super Bowl? Homie, if he fixes,
What
If he
what is
fixes
what
the
has he done since that Super Bowl, Kyle?
homie, we haven't had
Homie,
anything.
Nothing. The answer is nothing.
No shit, he's been hurt.
And
You could see last
the answer's
year.
still
Don't get me
nothing.
wrong.
Like he's done nothing.
Yeah,
Think
but to
about
say
how
but
long
to say
ago.
he couldn't bring us there with a talented roster
From
as
what we
have.
saw last year, I don't care what you put around him. It was bad.
No shit, it was bad.
Yeah,
we
but
were
he
throwing
played-
to fucking me.
He played bad
Yeah,
too. The
yeah,
only team
but
he
his
actually did well
throwing-
against was Seattle. Yeah, actually, there was another game I can't remember, but Seattle was his best game, and they were literally on track to be the worst defense at that time of the year.
It was bad, dude.
I say prove me wrong a lot, but like I like Cam.
yeah, same.
He's a hardworking guy. Like totally deserves this shot.
But you really don't think the Pats are contenders?
Not with the.
I think
your
we
quarterback.
win the division.
If we're taking what he was last year, not with Cam at the quarterback position.
I don't think he will be what he was last year. I think he will be much better.
That's what we can hope for. But as of right now, all we know is what Cam was last year. If we have Cam last year on this team with this roster, great. Put whatever you want around him. But his throws were terrible.
Yeah, but we still, regardless of what Cam did last year too, we still won 7 games
7 games.
with basically no wide receivers, no tight ends, a bum fucking half opt-out defense, and we still won 7 games. So to add all the talent we had, even
that's
if we
also-
bring back Cam how he was last year,
I wouldn't call that defense bum. It was still a no-fly zone.
it was still pretty good.
It was still a no-fly zone though. So
Yeah.
like, it's.
But
was-
opt-out, that's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of what that defense, regardless what it was, 7 wins last year, added a plethora of talent. So if the baseline is 7 wins,
I haven't seen the schedule. I would say they could win 11 games. But
I think
when
11,
it
12
comes-
games.
But when it comes to the playoffs and you got to make the big throws, Cam has never been known to have that accurate of an arm.
It's okay. Jared Stidham. No.
Jesus.
You know who I hate more than Mac Jones? Jared Stidham. Get him out of here. You know what? That's one good thing I can say about the Mac Jones pick is Stidham is gone. Oh, my God. I am not a Stidham guy.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Mac
he kept
Jones
all
is a
3.
bro. Stidham, I don't know anything about him. He just seems like he's kind of there.
Well, yeah, he hasn't really played. I've seen
the
him.
best-
Dude, give me.
when
I
he-
will take Doughboy Mac Jones over Stidham 10 out of 10
Dude,
times.
and when he
y'all know how I feel about Mac. Just went on a little bit of a rant.
and
but,
when
oh.
and, but when he does play, he's a walking pick 6.
Yeah. Oh, no. Listen.
He's thrown more touchdowns to the other team than he has his own team.
You know what? I like the Mac Jones pick because Stidham's gone. That
I wouldn't be
He's still
surprised.
on the
I
roster,
wouldn't
homie.
be surprised
Nope.
if they, James. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept all 3.
why?
I don't know, but tell me that's not something Belichick would do. That's something exactly Bill Belichick would do.
But what is the point of keeping Stidham?
If you listen, if you keep 4 quarterbacks on the roster, you're an idiot. 3, I can live with. 1 goes down, you still need a backup. Some stupid whatever. I don't care.
Even if you put him on the
Irrelevant.
practice squad, put
Regardless.
Stidham on the practice squad. But
Stidham on
getting off track, moving
Yeah, somebody
on.
would take him.
Rest, Patriots draft overall went pretty well.